Well, all right, good evening, everybody, and welcome into Clarinda's softball field. Tate Namey, Alex Liss. Right next to me, we've got the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream of a fun softball matchup between the visiting Glenwood Rams and the home team, Clarinda Cardinals. Clarinda comes into this game with a record of 10-4 after losing 2 games yesterday to Dowling Catholic. Glenwood comes into this game 6-2. Currently, both these two teams in the conference are sitting at Clarinda currently sits at 2nd, and Glenwood sits at 4th. So it's going to be a big matchup, here early on in the conference play that really kind of shows where these two teams are at. Alex, what are some thoughts on the game?
Well, like you just mentioned, that both of these teams are it's the beginning of the season, and we're getting really underway with, both sides, baseball and softball. The standings are all every game is important now, and this is a huge one for both teams as they're both, Glenwood's kind of middle of the pack, they're middle top of the pack, and Clarinda's top of the pack. So they're both just trying to get a win here today, and it should be pretty fun.
Yeah, Clarinda trying to hold on currently, and then next week they will be facing the #1 team in the conference, Creston. That'll be on Wednesday. That'll kind of show who really does stand atop the Hawkeye 10. If Clarinda is able to win tonight, they will take first over Creston if they take that victory on Wednesday. But we'll have to see how this game goes. First of all, like I said, this Hawkeye 10 matchup really shows where the teams stand in the conference and where they'll stand for the rest of the season. We will get the lineups after the national anthem as we're getting set for the national anthem. We'll be back right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Alrighty, welcome back. The national anthem is over, and we are set to begin this Hawkeye 10 conference matchup between the Glenwood Rams and the Clarinda Cardinals. We'll go ahead and get the starting lineups for you really quickly. For the Glenwood Rams, batting first, playing pitcher tonight is Allie Kuntz. Playing center field, batting second is Sarah Cooley. Batting third, playing first is McKenna Kohler. Audrey Albers will be playing right field. Malin Johnson, shortstop. McKenna Wilkes, third base. Faith Weber, second base. Alyssa Liddick is the designated player tonight. She will be hitting for Brielle Allman, the center fielder. And to end the lineup for the Glenwood Rams is Liz Thiessen. She will be catching tonight. For the defense tonight for the Clarinda Cardinals, center field batting first is Jersey Knight. Ripley Sunderman will be behind the plate. Catching tonight, Annika Price will be playing third. Bryn Isaacson playing shortstop. Presley Joe playing left field. Janessa Woolsey will be playing second. Addison Wagner will be playing first. Kaylee Smith will be the designated player today. She'll be hitting for the pitcher, Andy Woods. And the right fielder, Maddie Cole, will end things off for the Cardinals as we get set for this really good matchup. Allie Kuntz, all-conference player last year. Been a very successful piece to this Glenwood team. She gets set to come to the plate. Kuntz will be pitching tonight, so the pitcher Woods on the pitcher Allie Kuntz. Kuntz on the year has 11 hits, 7 of those are singles, 2 doubles. She's hit 2 home runs as well, drove in 8 runs and scored 10 for herself, as Woods is able to get a strike in early.
Kuntz all around is a very good player.
Absolutely. She's been a big player for the Glenwood Rams for a couple years now, that's for sure. A junior. She watches ball 1 go by. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, she's been a big piece to this Glenwood team.
And it looks like she's only one of 2 players over the 400 mark, and the other batter is Malin Johnson.
Kuntz hits this one too. The third baseman, Annika Price, who's able to make the play at first for out number 1. That brings up Sarah Cooley, the center fielder. Cooley on the year. The senior has 5 hits. All 5 of those are singles. She's drove in 2 runs and scored 4 runs for herself. Cooley, this one pops straight up high to the third baseman, Annika Price, who does drop it. So that'll be an error on Annika Price that allows Sarah Cooley on base. That's a big error that you really cannot afford here in a big conference game.
When it was like last night when we were watching that Dowling Catholic game, it came down to just getting on base. And that's the one thing that's probably just going to be big here tonight is getting base runners, and stealing bases is going to be a huge thing as well.
Yeah, that Dowling Catholic doubleheader, Clarinda did lose both of those games, as now McKenna Kohler steps up to the plate. Clarinda did lose both of those games, and really there wasn't that many errors on either side, but both teams were able to hit the ball pretty successfully and get them in play, get them to drop.
We also saw many home runs last night.
Yeah, we saw, I think, 3 home runs as that ball almost got away from Sunderman, but Cooley will take second with the steal. McKenna Kohler, the senior on the air, has 7 hits. All 7 of those are singles. She's drove in 5 runs and scored 6 for herself. She's got a runner on second and 1 out. Also down 0-2 in the count. As Woods' pitch is hit on by Kohler, foul down the third baseline. Oh, 2 count, 1 out. Runner on second for the Rams is Sarah Cooley. Kohler hits this one straight to the shortstop, Bryn Isaacson, who's able to make the stop and out at first for out number 1. But Cooley was able to advance to third on the fielder's choice. Which brings up Audrey Albers, the right fielder. Albers, the sophomore, has 8 hits, 5 of those are singles, 3 doubles. She's also drove in 6 runs and scored 6 runs for herself. And again, when you kind of look at the two teams' differences, Glenwood's played 8 games. Clarinda has played 14 thus far in this season. As a nice off-speed pitch there for Woods in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
As you mentioned, the amount of times they've played these games, that really comes down to some of these at-bats. You know, more of these batters have had the challenge to see more pitches, and they know how the bat is swinging this year, and it's just different for some of these teams.
The pass ball gets away from Sunderman, and it'll score Cooley. So Glenwood takes a 1-0 lead early on in this one. Cooley was able to get on with that error, and now she's able to tack on a run. That's a big one for the Rams as Albers hits that one hard to the shortstop, Isaacson, who's not able to get a glove on it. Hits her right off the chest, and Albers will be safe at first. So now another. All right, that's a pretty hard hit ball, but we're going to have to call it an error there as Audrey Albers gets on first with the error. Brings up Malin Johnson, the shortstop. Johnson on the year has just an 8th grader. She's had 10 hits, 9 of those are singles. She's had 1 double. She's drove in 6 runs and scored 9 runs for herself. It looks like she will wear it and take first on the hit by pitch. So now that puts runners on first and second with 2 outs. And brings up McKenna Wilkes, the third baseman. McKenna Wilkes, a junior, has 4 hits on the year. All 4 of those are singles. She's drove in 2 runs and scored 5 runs. She comes into a situation with 2 outs for the Rams, but runners on first and second. Woods gets Wilkes to pop up to the second baseman, Janessa Woolsey, who's able to get underneath of it for out number 3. Glenwood does score a run. We go to the bottom of the first where Clarinda will show their 1, 2, 3 hitters. We'll be back for the bottom of the first right after this.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Welcome back here into Clarinda where Allie Kuntz gets set in the circle. She'll be the pitcher tonight for the Glenwood Rams. The junior has pitched in all 8 of Glenwood's games. She's allowed 26 hits, 18 runs. 13 of those have been earned runs. She's walked 15 hitters, and she's also had 56 strikeouts with a 2.12 ERA. Or 2.12 ERA, excuse me.
That's pretty impressive to have. What was that, 56 strikeouts?
Yeah, 56 strikeouts, but she has pitched in 43 innings. That's a lot of innings for the Glenwood junior. Jersey Knight, the center fielder, steps up to the plate for the Cardinals. She swings on aggressive early, does pop up straight to the shortstop, though. Malin Johnson is able to get underneath of it for out number 1. So the aggressive swing early from Knight. She flies out to the Johnson. Brings up the catcher now, Ripley Sunderman. Sunderman swings on aggressive too with this one. This one goes foul, though. Ripley Sunderman, the senior on the year, has 13 hits. 10 of those are singles, 2 doubles. She also has a triple. She's drove in 9 runs and scored 12 runs. She's facing an 0-1 pitch from Allie Kuntz. Kuntz's 0-1 pitch, high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's one thing that I'm assuming Clarinda is going to be heavy on tonight is swinging aggressively. They couldn't really get anything going in the double loss to Dowling last night, so to get the bat going again would be very nice.
All season long, though, they've had success there at the plate. Sunderman does ground this one to Malin Johnson, the shortstop, who's able to make the play for out number 2. So 2 balls hit to Johnson and leads to 2 outs for the Cardinals, and that brings up Annika Price, the third baseman. Annika Price, the sophomore, has hit 19. She's got 11 singles, 6 doubles. She's also hit 1 triple and 1 home run. That home run came in yesterday's doubleheader against Dowling. She's hit 9 RBI. She's drove in 9 runs, and she's hit or scored 12 runs for herself as she watches ball 1 go by from Kuntz. Price thought about swinging at that one. It was a high pitch. She does not call the ball, so 2 balls, no strikes. Like I was saying, the Cardinals have had success at the plate a lot this year. multiple different instances of games. Their stats show that they're hitting the ball well. In an interview that Coach Knight did with KMA, he explained that he's really proud of the way the girls have been hitting. So after yesterday's game, they're looking to probably looking to get back on track, kind of where they were early on in this season, as Price fouls that one down the third baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's really difficult. Like last night, they played a 5A Dowling Catholic. It's really difficult when you're going up against a pitcher who probably isn't the best on a 5A team, but it's the best you'll see all year, possibly.
Maybe, and that's a really good pitcher up there in Dowling Catholic. That's a really good team. Price grounds this one out to Johnson. So 3 balls hit, 2 Malin Johnson. She makes plays with all 3 of them. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. We will be back for the top of the 7th where the Glenwood Rams lead this one 1-0. They're hitting their 7, 8, 9 hitters. We'll be back for that right after this.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Forward Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Glenwood Rams currently hold a 1-0 lead over the Cardinals after a Sarah Cooley was able to get in for a score after a couple errors from the Cardinals. Now they get ready to hit their 7-hitter, Faith Weber. Weber is the second baseman tonight. On the year, the senior Faith Weber has 9 singles, 2 doubles. She's drove in 5 runs and scored 6 runs for herself. She watches ball 1 go by from Andy Woods. Andy Woods is also a senior, the pitcher tonight for the Cardinals. She's pitched in 2 games. She's pitched in 10 innings. She's allowed 12 hits, 6 runs. 5 of those were earned runs. She's walked 3 and struck out 6. She misses on the strike zone here, though, inside for ball 2. Glenwood really looking to extend their lead here early on as Weber fouls that one straight back. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's the one thing with softball, getting a momentum early. It helps to close out the game here fast.
Yeah, both sports, summer sports, baseball and softball, all sports really key on that confidence and momentum. But baseball and softball do it a little bit more, I think, and whoever's really able to get out with a hot start has a pretty good chance. As Woods' 3-1 pitch to Weber is outside for ball 4. So Faith Weber takes first on the walk, and that brings up Alyssa Liddick, the designated player today. She's hitting for Brielle Allman, the center fielder. Liddick, the sophomore, only played in a couple games, so, not a kind of a new face to this Glenwood Ram lineup. She looks to bunt, goes foul. No balls, 1 strike. And now with Weber on first, the Rams with a good start to this one. Woods' pitch is hit on by Liddick hits it straight back to the pitcher, though, Andy Woods, and good heads-up play there from Faith Weber, who on the throw down to first from Woods. She takes third, so she'll move all the way to third on the sacrifice hit there from Alyssa Liddick.
Like I mentioned before, that's the big thing tonight, is going to be using all of the sacrifices that each team can get just to advance bases.
Liz Thiessen, the catcher, up to the plate now for the Rams. She was looking to bunt early. This one goes foul, though, so no balls, 1 strike. Liz Thiessen, the senior, has just 2 hits on the year, 1 single, 1 double. She's got a runner on third as she looks to bunt again. This one goes foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Again, Weber is over on third for the Rams. In scoring position if Thiessen's able to put this one in play. Woods' 0-2 pitch to Thiessen. Thiessen swings on and misses. It's going to be a drop third strike that Sunderman had to throw down for out number, or to get the strikeout, but that will score Faith Weber. Weber able to get in on the drop third strike. And that now brings up to the plate Allie Kuntz. Glenwood goes back to the top of their order. They lead this one 2-0 early. They are working with 2 outs now and nobody on, but still a good situation there. Some good base running from Faith Weber. Plates another run for the Rams.
Very nice base IQ.
Kuntz grounded out in her first at-bat there in the first inning. This one she does get a nice handle on it. It is going to hit the foul pole. That's going to be a home run. I've never seen that before. A solo home run there for Allie Kuntz as she nails the first base foul pole. And a 2-out homer there for the Rams. Puts them up 3-0 early on. The infield of Clarinda is having a conversation after the early at-bats from the Rams. That brings up the center fielder now, Sarah Cooley. Cooley was able to get on with an error in her last at-bat, and she scored. She swings on and misses at that pitch from Woods. 1 strike. Cooley swings and misses at that one. No balls, 2 strikes now. 2 outs for the Rams. Nobody on. Woods' 0-2 pitch gets Cooley to swing on, hit it to third baseman Annika Price, who's able to make the play at first for out number 3. But the Rams are able to plate 2 runs there in the top of the second. They're able to get 1 on the drop third strike, and then a solo home run from the pitcher, Allie Kuntz, makes it easier for herself in the circle. We'll be back for the bottom of the second where the Cardinals will hit their 4, 5, 6 hitters. We'll be back here on the Forward Digital Solutions live stream right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Glenwood Rams now lead it 3-0 after they're able to score 2 in the top of the second, excuse me. An Allie Kuntz solo home run and a score on a drop third strike puts them up 3-0. And now Bryn Isaacson, the shortstop tonight, steps up to the plate. Isaacson, a freshman, currently has 14 hits, 10 of those singles, 2 doubles. She's got a triple and a home run. She's drove in 11 runs and scored 11 for herself. This one she hits to the second baseman, Faith Weber, who's able to make the play for out number 1. So Isaacson's ground ball to Weber. Weber able to make the play. Cardinals still looking for a base runner in this one through 1 1/3, I guess. So nothing, no harm yet. Brings up Presley Job, the senior now. Presley Job, the senior, has 14 hits, 10 singles, 2 doubles. She's also hit 2 home runs. She drove in 10 runs, and she's scored 12 runs for herself. Job swings on this one, misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kuntz's pitch is high for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Job hits one foul that goes quite literally right back into the press box.
That was
into the press box, let that be. Almost hit. Good thing I was paying a little bit of attention there, because that could have been pretty bad.
I don't think that's ever happened before.
I've never seen it happen before. Job swings on and misses. That's a strikeout there for Allie Kuntz. Now Janessa Woolsey, the second baseman, steps up to the plate.
Now to bat, number 41, Janessa Woolsey.
Woolsey, this freshman on the year, has 10 hits, 7 singles, 1 double. She's also hit 2 home runs. She's drove in 6 runs, and she scored 4 runs for herself. This one she's able to hit on hard, but it's going to go foul over the visiting dugout. I was looking down at my computer for a second there, and then saw a foul ball come in. It almost kind of scared me a little bit. I didn't know what to expect.
You're lucky there was a little commotion up here so that you were able to at least look up.
I was able to look up in time. Woolsey watches ball go high from Allie Kuntz. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs for the Cardinals and nobody on. Woolsey, this one fouls it over the visiting dugout again, so it'll stay at 1-2. Or maybe it'll go to 1-2. Woolsey fouls that one straight up. Was almost caught there from the catcher, Liz Thiessen. Got me a little jumpy now since that first one came in here. Now I'm going to probably think that every single one of them is going to come in here.
I'm probably going to jump at every single one.
Every one that goes straight back, I'm going to have to move out of the way because you never know now. I didn't think it was possible, but it definitely is.
Well, it's such a small window. You don't think that it could happen.
It's pretty impressive to be able to hit one in, but now I've seen it. Kuntz's 1-2 pitch to Woolsey is low and outside for ball 2, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kuntz's 2-2 pitch to the freshman, Janessa Woolsey. Woolsey swings on, hits it pretty hard down to left field. It's going to drop for in the gap there between right and center. That'll be a double there for Janessa Woolsey, and a big-time hit gets the Cardinals their first base runner and their first hit of the night. A much-needed double there brings up Addie Wagner, the first baseman today.
That takes a ton of pressure off of the Cardinal batters after well, you don't want to give up a no-hitter.
Yeah, that's big double there from Janessa Woolsey. Brings up Addie Wagner, the sophomore. Wagner is going to pop this one up straight up to the pitcher, Kuntz. So regardless from that double from Woolsey, the Rams are still able to hold the Cardinals scoreless. We go to the top of the third. The Rams lead it 3-0 here in Clarinda on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Alrighty, welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Glenwood Rams hold a 3-0 lead over the Clarinda Cardinals. We go to the top of the third, where the Rams will hit their 3, 4, 5 hitters. McKenna Kohler, Audrey Albers, and Malin Johnson up for the Rams. Kohler up first. She was able to, she grounded out in her first at-bat, but she did move a runner that later on scored. As Woods' first pitch to Kohler is called ball. 1 ball, no strikes. The Rams with this lead because they have a pass ball, a drop third strike, and then obviously the Allie Kuntz home run, which you can't solo home run, which you can't really do much about that one. But for the Cardinals, a couple things that they could clean up defensively to avoid some of those runs.
Well, and the 2 errors so far is that doesn't help at all.
Nope, and it's not a good sign in a big conference game like this. Woods down in the count against Kohler, 3 balls, no strikes. Andy Woods' 3-0 pitch is inside for ball 4, so 4 straight balls puts McKenna Kohler on first with the walk to start things off here in the top of the third. That brings up Audrey Albers, the right fielder. Albers did get on with an error in her last at-bat, too. That pitch is in the dirt there from Woods. 1 ball, no strikes. Kohler over on first. Woods' 1-0 pitch to Albers is outside for ball 2. 6 straight balls now for Andy Woods as she tries to find the strike zone here on the 2-0 count.
You know, maybe our luck. She needs to find the strike zone with our announcer luck that we were having last night.
That pitch was high, and it will catch Kohler going, but they're going to call her out over there at second. I think they are. Ripley Sunderman able to make a nice grab on the high pitch and throw out a stealing McKenna Kohler for out number 1. And that puts Glenwood in a completely different situation now with no runners on and 1 out. However, Audrey Albers currently working with a 3 balls, no strike situation. Woods' 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Woods' 3-1 pitch hit on there by Albers. That pitch, that's deep pass. It's going to drop by the left fielder, Presley Job, for a double. Stand-up double there for Audrey Albers. Brings up Malin Johnson.
Now to bat, number 18, Malin Johnson.
Johnson was hit by pitch in her last at-bat. She puts Glenwood again in that same situation where they kind of were, now only with 1 out. That pitch is going to get away from Woods, and it's not going to be caught there from Sunderman. So Albers will take third on the pass ball. Runner in scoring position as Woods' pitch is inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. And the Clarinda infield is going to have a quick conversation here as the Rams have a runner on third, and Woods is currently working with a 2-0 count against Malin Johnson.
Well, and as we're watching softball tonight, the Women's College World Series Finals is going on right now as Oklahoma leads the series 1-0, and they're in the top of the third right now. Oklahoma leads it 2-1 over Texas.
OU was able to get that win. I think that was last night, last night. I don't know. I was kind of paying attention to that as well as doing the Dowling Catholic Clarinda doubleheader. In this one, the Grams have a runner on third and 1 out as Johnson pops that one up deep to center field. Center fielder Ripley Sunderman is able to make the catch. A big play there from Jersey Knight. Excuse me, that took me forever to get out. Center fielder Jersey Knight's able to get the pop fly and throw out the going Audrey Albers. So the Rams go scoreless here in the top of the third after that big play, double play there for Jersey Knight. We go to the bottom of the third where Clarinda will hit their 8-9 one-hitters. We'll be back for that right after this.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Forward Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where after a big play there from Jersey Knight in center field for the third out of the top of the third, allows Glenwood to not score anything and brings up Kaylee Smith, the designated player today in the 8-hole. Smith, not a usual to this lineup. You know, she's able to kind of get in sometimes, but today she will be starting. She's hitting for the pitcher, Andy Woods. 3-0 is the Ram lead as Smith hits this one straight back to Allie Kuntz for out number 1. This Glenwood defense is playing very, very well right now. Only the 1 hit so far. They've had no errors. I hopefully don't jinx them there, but
they came in knowing that they had to play a clean game to beat this Clarendon team.
They've been doing that so far. The right fielder, the lefty right fielder, Maddie Cole, steps up to the plate. She swings and misses at pitch number 1 from Allie Kuntz, so a 1-0-1 count. Maddie Cole, the sophomore, has 16 hits on the year, 12 singles, 3 doubles. She's got 1 triple. She's drove in 16 runs, and she scored 14 runs. Kuntz's 0-1 pitch to Cole. High for ball 1, so 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, as we talked earlier, Maddie Cole was, I think she was not, her highest ranking in RBIs was 2nd, and now she looks like she's 8th in the state.
Yeah, last week actually she was 1st in leading 3A in RBIs, but now, you know, a couple off game, or not off games, but games off. Not as many games this week as they've been playing previously, weeks prior. She watches ball 2 go by, so 2-1 count for Maddie Cole. Cole hits on this one. It's going to get dropped for a single. So Maddie Cole will get on first with the single over the head of the second baseman. And another big hit there for the Cardinals. They try to get some momentum going here in this one. Haven't really had a lot. A double from Janessa Woolsey. That's just their 2nd hit there as a single from Maddie Cole. Puts Clarinda back up to the top of their order, where Jersey Knight, the center fielder, steps up to the plate. Knight popped out in her first at-bat. Knight swings on Kuntz's first pitch, fouls it straight back, so no balls, 1 strike. Kuntz's 0-1 pitch to Jersey Knight is inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out for the Cardinals. Maddie Cole over on first. Here in the bottom of the 3rd, they need to really kind of maybe put something together here so you don't get too far down early on. As Knight watches the pitch go high for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
To be able to at least get 2 base runners this inning on base at least show a little momentum and help Clarendon to maybe start, you know, swinging the bat harder and getting on base easier.
I'm sure they'd probably like a score as well, maybe plate 1. Be nice to get something here. Still early on, though, in this one, as Knight swings on that one, fouls it straight down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So far, the Cardinals have been able to put bat on the ball. They've been able to make contact, put it in play, but only 2 of them dropped so far. That's the 2nd strikeout there, though, for Allie Kuntz as she gets Knight swinging and missing.
Now to bat number 30, Ripley Sunderman.
And that brings up the catcher, Ripley Sunderman. Sunderman grounded out in her first at-bat. Now 2 outs for the Cardinals and a runner on first. As that pitch is called ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Kuntz's 1-0 pitch to Sunderman outside for ball 2. 2-0 is the count. Kuntz's 2-0 pitch to Sunderman. Sunderman hits on. It's going to get dropped there by the shortstop, Malin Johnson, so an error there for Glenwood. Puts runners on first and second and brings up Annika Price. That's a nice break there for the Cardinals. Let's see if they're able to make anything out of it. As that moves Maddie Cole over to second and puts Ripley Sunderman on first. Still 2 outs, so Glenwood is still in a pretty good situation here where if Price puts this one in play, they can kind of go anywhere with it. Price fouls that one straight over the visitor dugout. 0-1 is the count early. Kuntz's 0-1 pitch to Price. Price pops that one up deep to center field, but the center fielder, Sarah Cooley, is able to get underneath of it for the grab and out number 3. The Cardinals leave or strand 2 on base. We go to the top of the 4th. The Glenwood Rams still lead this one early, 3-0. We'll be back for the top of the 4th right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Glenwood Rams hold a 3-0 lead over the Clarinda Cardinals. We go to the top of the 4th, where the Rams will bat their 6, 7, 8 hitters. McKenna Wilkes, the third baseman, looks to get things going here in this inning. Wilkes popped out in her first at bat. She watches ball 1 go by low. 1 ball, no strikes. Woods is able to get Wilkes swinging and missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. When you look at so far the numbers in this one, Woods is definitely not pitching a terrible game. She's walked 2, hit 1, and she allowed that home run. Other than that, I don't think that there's been anybody else on. I mean, there was a couple errors that allowed some base runners on, but that was not because of Andy Woods. So I think she's had a pretty good outing so far in this one, as Wilkes pops that one straight up. Second baseman Janessa Woolsey is able to get underneath of it for out number 1. And that brings up Faith Weber, the second baseman.
And then the drop pitch, that wasn't the one that scored one of the 3 runs. That one wasn't entirely on her, but
it was a little low and outside. I think it was a little low. Maybe, hard to tell. As that pitch is outside for ball 1 on Faith Weber. Weber walked in her first at-bat where she was able to score a run. She was able to get in on that pass ball. That pitch is outside and low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Woods' 2-0 pitch to Evers outside for ball 3. The 3-0 pitch from Woods to Weber is outside and low for ball 4. So 4 straight balls puts Faith Weber on first. That's Weber's second walk of the day. Brings up Alyssa Liddick, the designated player. Liddick grounded out in her last at-bat, but she was able to move a runner. As it looks like Weber's going to take off. She'll be safe at second. As the throw from Sunderman was a little bit high. Sunderman, the catcher, runs over the dugout to get some equipment fixed really quick. Weber will get safe on second, though, after that stolen base. So a runner in scoring position for the Rams, only 1 out, with Alyssa Liddick up to the plate. So the 1-0 count from Woods. Weber's going to take off, and she'll be safe at third. Not sure if that was a missed throw there or if it hit Liddick in the batter's box. Regardless, Weber takes third on the stolen base. So just like that, Weber's able to steal all the way around, get on third. Only 1 out. She's in scoring position, and that's a big hit for Liddick. It's going to drop. It'll score a run, and Liddick will get an RBI single to put the Rams up 4-0.
That was a big play there for Glenwood, just to extend the lead even further as we get farther and farther into this game.
Big single RBI there for Alyssa Liddick. Again, puts the Rams up 4-0. They have a runner on first, and they bring up their catcher, Liz Thiessen. Thiessen struck out in her last at-bat. Looks like there's going to be a pinch runner for Liddick, maybe. And Alyssa Liddick will get a base runner, pinch runner. It's going to be Peyton Stewart. So Stewart now on first for the Rams. Liz Thiessen's in the box as the Rams lead at 4-0 with only 1 out in this inning. Thiessen does hit that one to left field. Presley Job's not able to get underneath of it, so it's going to drop for a single. And now Stewart's going to take third after the kind of miscue there from the Cardinal defense. So I'm going to give Thiessen there a single, but she's able to get on second after some mishaps from the Cardinal defense. And now Coach Brad Knight having a conversation with his infield again, as this is definitely not the start the Cardinals were looking to this one.
And being in such a highly competitive Hawkeye 10 game, this is not the game that Clarinda should be playing, and it's not the game that they want to be playing.
Yeah, you still don't really, when it comes to conference standings, you don't want to worry yet because we're so early on in this season. Both these two teams will lose more games. It's just going to happen. Thiessen will get a pinch runner. We'll get the name and number here in just a second. Woods will stay in the circle for the Cardinals.
Now to bat, number 3, Allie Kuntz.
Allie Kuntz now steps up to the plate for the Rams. Kuntz was able to hit a solo shot in her last at-bat, and it looks like the Cardinals are going to just intentionally walk her. Probably not a terrible decision there, as the dangerous hitter, and Allie Kuntz takes first. Only 1 out with the bases loaded, though. Brings up Sarah Cooley. So the bases loaded. Stewart's on third. Still don't know that number on for the pinch runner on second. Never was able to catch it. And Kuntz is on first. Woods' first pitch to Cooley's low for ball 2. I guess that was a second pitch. 2-0 is the count. Woods' 2-0 pitch to Coley is high for ball 3. 3-0 is the count now. Bases loaded. Rams lead this one 4-0. No out, or 1 out, excuse me. Woods' 3-0 pitch to Coley. Low for ball 4, so the Rams will score another on the walk. As that moves Kuntz over to second, and Stewart will score for Liddick. And now looks like it's going to be a pitcher's change. Yeah, it will. Mallory Woods will be in the circle for the Clarinda Cardinals. We're going to take a quick timeout here to let her warm up. We'll be back for the rest of this inning right after this.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer, 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Cardinals currently trail 5-0 against the Glenwood Rams. We're to the top of the 4th, and the Rams are having a nice inning here. They've got the bases loaded, and McKenna Kohler up to the plate. As Kohler fouls that one over the visitor dugout. 1-0-1 is the count. Woods' 0-1 pitch to Kohler is foul down the first baseline. For the base runners for the Rams right now is Auders over on third. She was able to pinch run for Liz Thiessen, who was able to hit a nice single. And then Kuntz is on second. Sarah Coley is on first. Woods' 0-2 pitch on Kohler pops straight up, and Ripley Sunderman is not able to make the grab behind the plate. Regardless, it's going to go foul, so it'll stay at 0-2. So with the no balls, 2-strike count, bases loaded for the Rams. This would be this is going to be a huge pitch here for the Cardinals and Mallory Woods. Woods' 0-2 pitch gets Kohler to swing on, pops it up to right field. Maddie Cole's able to make the grab, but a run will score, and the base runners will advance. So Otter's able to score. And Kuntz moves to third. Coley moves to second. After the sacrifice fly there. The sacrifice fly there from McKenna Kohler brings up Audrey Albers, who this one pops it up, or grounds it to shortstop Brandon Isaacson, who's not able to make the play in time as Albers able to run it out, and she'll score 2 runs. I don't know if that one was Was that bobbled around at all? I didn't really get to see the play.
It wasn't, but it was super close, and I think that the base runner was able to.
So I think we'll give Albers a single or a infield single with 2 RBI. Brings up Malin Johnson now, the shortstop, and this one's been completely blown away. 7-0 is the lead for the Rams. They've got a runner on first and 2 outs. Malin Johnson popped up in her last at-bat, and she was hit by a pitch in her first at-bat. Johnson swings on this one, fouls it straight back. 0-2 is the count. Woods' 0-2 pitch to Johnson is in there for strike 3. So the Cardinals are able to get out of the inning, but the Rams were able to double their lead, or more than double it now. It is a 7-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the 4th here in Clarinda. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Glenwood Rams hold a 7-0 lead over the Clarinda Cardinals. Clarinda still looking to really get anything going at the plate and in the circle. Kind of just an all-around good game here for the Rams so far. As Bryn Isaacson, the shortstop, steps up to the plate. Isaacson grounded out in her last at-bat. So far, the Cardinals have 2 hits, 1 single from Maddie Cole and a double from Janessa Woolsey. Other than that, they have not been able to get much going. Isaacson pops this one up to center, but the center fielder, Sarah Coley, is able to get underneath of it for the grab, and out number 1.
Well, and that's the other thing that Glenwood has been able to do compared to Clarinda. They haven't had as many errors as Clarinda has.
And I feel like, early on Clarinda kind of had some errors. Now they've kind of cleaned it up a little bit, but Glenwood able to hit the ball very well. They were able to hit 3 singles, in that last at-bat and score 4 runs as Presley Job, the senior, steps up to the plate. She grounds it straight back to Allie Kuntz, who makes the stop and the throw over to first for out number 2.
Now to bat, number 41, Janessa Woolsey.
Brings up the second baseman, Janessa Woolsey, who doubled in her first at-bat. The Cardinals really could use something in this one, as I must have been wrong. The score is showing 8-0. I must have missed a run there in that last inning. As Woolsey grounds out to shortstop, Malin Johnson, who's able to make the play at first. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. The Rams go to the top of the 5th. They lead it 8-0 here in Clarinda. We'll be back right after this.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Rams hold a 8-0 lead over the Clarinda Cardinals. It's been all Glenwood so far in this one. They've completely, we're here in the top of the fifth. The Cardinals have had 2 hits. The Rams matching that by way more. I think they've up to 4 hits on the day, 4 or 5. And obviously the 8 runs that they've been able to score is now McKenna Wilkes is up to the plate. She grounds out to the shortstop, Bryn Isaacson, who's able to make the play for out number 1.
Now to bat number 5, Faith Weber.
And that's the way for Clarinda to get their defense back into some momentum. Just first batter, first out. Just a nice way to get back into the swing of things.
As the hit from Faith Weber goes foul, 0-1 will be the count. I'm trying to get my book completely right there. Weber did ground out to shortstop. Faith Weber up to the plate. She's walked in her last 2 at-bats. She scored a run in her last 2 at-bats, so she has 2 runs up there for the Rams. As that pitch is able to get in there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out for the Rams. Mallory Woods is able to get Weber swinging and missing for for strike number 3, out number 2, bringing up Alyssa Liddick, the designated player.
Now to bat number 11, Alyssa Liddick.
Alyssa Liddick did have an RBI single in her last at-bat where she was pinch ran for. That pinch runner was able to score a run. Liddick, this one, grounds to shortstop. Bryn Isaacson, the shortstop, is able to make the play, though, for out number 3. So Glenwood goes 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Glenwood Rams lead this one 8-0. Clarinda will hit their 7, 8, 9 hitters. Addie Wagner, Kaylee Smith, and Maddie Cole will be back right after this.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Glenwood Rams hold an 8-0 lead over the Clarinda Cardinals. The Cardinals getting ready to hit their 7, 8, 9 hitters. Addie Wagner, Kaylee Smith, and Maddie Cole. Addie Wagner steps up to the plate. First, she watches strike 1 go by. No balls, 1 strike. Wagner in her first at-bat popped up. Straight to the pitcher that was. So looking to continue or try and get something going for the Cardinals. They have not been able to get anything going. They've had 2 base runners so far, a double from Janessa Woolsey and a single from Maddie Cole. That's all they've been able to do so far through the 4 innings. And now Addie Wagner faces a 1-1 pitch. She's able to get it through for a single. So a nice single there for Addie Wagner. Start things off for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 5th. They're going to need a lot more than some singles and doubles, though, at this time around. They're down currently 8 runs. They're going to need some scores to run for sure in this inning and be very, very nice.
Well, you got to start it somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good start there for the inning for the Cardinals. But Addie Wagner's single brings up Kaylee Smith, who watches ball 1 go high for a 1-0 count. Smith did ground out in her first at-bat. One thing that the Cardinals have not shown away from is they're still aggressive, swinging the bat. They've been able to swing on early, not afraid to swing, make contact, and it's not necessarily hurting them to put the ball in play, but here pretty soon, if you're able to keep making contact like that and put the ball in play, eventually it's going to drop as Smith fouls 1 straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's the other thing. They haven't been able to get any pop in the bat. Nothing's been going into the outfield, and if it goes into the outfield, it's going straight to a fielder.
And it's kind of like what I said. I mean, they're able to put the ball in play, just not able to get it to drop in the gaps yet. But when you're kind of a coach, that's all you can really ask for is putting the ball in play. As Smith fouls that one back. 2 balls, 2 strikes will be the count now. We are already to the bottom of the 5th in this one. It's been a pretty quick game, and both these 2 teams being aggressive with the bat, swinging on early. Kuntz's pitch to Smith fouls it straight back again, so it'll stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Kuntz's 2-2 pitch to Smith is low in the dirt for ball 3. Full count pitch here between the hitter, Kaylee Smith, and the pitcher, Allie Kuntz. Kuntz with so far, a very, very good game. She's allowed 3 hits, no runs. She's also struck out 2. As that pitch is outside for ball 4. So Smith takes first on the walk, and that's another big base runner for the Cardinals. That might be the first time that we've seen it's the second time that we've seen the Cardinals put 2 on in 1 inning. Now they need to, with no outs, and they're at the 9-hole hitter, Maddie Cole. They need to put some scores, some runs in. As Maddie Cole steps into the box after taking the time. Swings and misses at Kuntz's first pitch. Runners on first and second for the Cardinals. No outs. Kuntz's 0-1 pitch to Cole. Does hit Maddie Cole right on that elbow, it looks like. She'll take first, and it'll load the bases up now. For the top of the Clarinda order, Jersey Knight. Knight has popped up and struck out in this one. So now with Cole, Smith, and Wagner all on for the Cardinals. Jersey Knight and the top of this Clarinda order looking to maybe put some runs on that scoreboard, get rid of that big bad 0.
Well, Knight leads the team in home runs. We could see a little.
Does she? I don't know.
She has 3 compared to 2 from Janessa Woolsey and 2 from Presley Joe.
Something I didn't know. That looks like there will be maybe a pinch runner for. It will be Stevie Wilmus will be the pinch runner for Kaylee Smith, the designated player. So after Smith was able to get on second, they decide to put a pinch runner in. And now Jersey Knight gets set for her third AB, and it's a pretty big one. No outs for the Cardinals. Bases loaded. They currently trail 8 runs. Kuntz's pitch to Knight does hit Knight, so Knight will take first on the hit by pitch, and Clarinda will score a run. So that Jersey Knight hit by pitch puts Cole on second, moves Wilmus to third, and scores Addie Wagner. And now Glenwood going to have a quick conversation with their pitcher and infield. Ripley Sunderman, the senior catcher, steps up to the plate. Sunderman, through this one, got on with an error in her last at-bat, and she grounded out in her first at-bat. The Cardinals able to erase that 0, as now it's 8-1. Ripley Sunderman, the senior catcher, like I said, up to the plate now. Another big at-bat for the Cardinals. Bases loaded, no outs. Knight's on first, Cole's on second, Wilmus is on third as Kuntz's first pitch in there for strike 1 on Sunderman. Sunderman does hit on. That's going to drop for a single. It's going to score 1 run, 2 run, maybe score. Cole's going to, Cole will score an 2 RBI single for Ripley Sunderman. Scores 2 more runs for the Cardinals. Now they trail at 8-3.
That was exactly what Clarinda needed this inning. Just to, if they keep this up for 2 more innings, hey, that's 9 runs, and they could win this one possibly.
Yeah, that's a big one. It's a good start. They still need a lot to go, though. They're down still 5 in this one. As Wilmus scores, Maddie Cole scores, and Jersey Knight moves to third. 2 runners in scoring position still for the Cardinals. No outs. Annika Price, the third baseman, steps up to the plate. She's grounded out and popped out in this one. She swings on aggressively early. Fouls it, though, over the visitor dugout. 0-1's the count early.
Price is 7th in the Hawkeye 10 for her batting average, so she's able to get on base and be a big one here if she can be able to get on.
Anything that Price is able to put in play, though, here. You've got a fast base runner with Jersey Knight on third. You got a fast base runner with Ripley Sunderman on second. Both those in scoring position as Price, watches ball 1 go by. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. If Clarinda wants to crawl their way back into this one, this is going to be a big moment right here. No outs. You're in a perfect position. You've already put on 3 runs in this inning. It'd be huge to tack on a couple more. Kuntz's 1-1 pitch to Price. Price pops it up to right field. It's going to go foul for the 1-2 count. Right fielder Audrey Albers was almost able to get underneath of that one for the out. That would have been huge for Glenwood. Although I do think that would have, I don't know, can you? Yeah, you can't. Never mind. It would have been big for Glenwood. Price fouls this one down into the home dugout, so it'll stay at 1-2. Kuntz's 1-2 pitch to Annika Price. Price swings on, fouls that one into the home bullpen. So it'll stay at 1-2. Couple big foul balls. Annika Price is making contact. She's able to be on the ball, but now she's just got to be able to straighten it out and put it in play. Kuntz's 1-2 pitch to Price. Price thought about swinging at that one. It is high. She holds back. Now the umpire's going to have a conversation to decide if she went. She did not go. So it'll be a 2-2 count. Price kind of thought about swinging at that one, almost went through with it, just barely didn't, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count, no outs for the Cardinals. 2 runners in scoring position. Kuntz's 2-2 pitch to Price is fouled back. Stays at 2-2. This is a big pitcher-hitter battle right now. I'm not keeping track of pitch count, but this one's definitely up there, possibly up to the double digits. I bet it is, as Price fouls that one back again. So it'll stay at 2-2. Yeah, this one's definitely got to be to that double-digit mark in this at-bat.
It's at least, yeah, it has to be, because
it's
many
been
fouls.
Yeah, I don't know. I lost track of the fouls already, and it's a 2-2 count. As Kuntz, 2-2 pitch from Price, or to Price. Price fouls that one back again, so it'll stay at 2-2. Annika Price is able to make contact on it, just not able to put it in play this far. Early on in this AB, she was kind of early on it, putting it to the left, and now she's kind of underneath of it. She does decide to swing at that one and is able to make contact to continue this battle. That was a really nice pitch there from Kuntz. A little off speed, maybe would have fell in the strike zone. Price did not want to take the chance of it maybe not being in the strike zone. Swings on a high one maybe, but she's able to foul it off and keep alive.
Price really hesitated on hitting that one. You could tell in her swing.
And probably a good idea to swing on it, as it was going to be close. Price fouls another one back. 2-2 is still the count. I have really lost track of the foul balls now. I probably up to 10 foul balls alone.
We're going to get close to, we could get to a 28-pitch at bat.
Price is really working on that pitch count of Kuntz. The 2-2 pitch again from Kuntz is hit on to third. Third baseman unable to make a clean play on it. A run will score, and Price will be safe on first. So after all of that, Clarinda is able to score another run as Knight is able to get in on maybe the error there from the third baseman, McKenna Wilkes. You know, Wilkes maybe could have had a play on that one. Hits off her glove, bobbles it around, unable to make the play at, not even able to make a throw. Brings up Bryn Isaacson, the shortstop. So Jersey Knight is in. Sunderman moves to, or stays at second, excuse me. And Annika Price is on first. Bryn Isaacson, the shortstop, popped out in her last at-bat, grounded out in her first at-bat, but this, you know, now in a completely new slate, completely new game maybe even at that, is this one's hit on, able to, it's going to be dropped by Malin Johnson, but Sunderman will be out as she's trying to get to third. So that's out number one with the fielder's choice there from Malin Johnson. Isaacson will be on first. Sunderman will be caught trying to go to third. Price will move to second. And the fielder's choice puts Brent Isaacson on first. Presley Job, the senior left fielder, with a big situation. It'd be big for a senior to really step up in this one. Only one out. Runners on first and second. Presley Job swings and misses at that one. 0-1 is the count. The Cardinals have so far been able to plate 4 runs in this inning. As that pitch is in there for strike 2. So Job goes down early in the count, 0-2. This is going to be this could be a huge pitch here for Allie Kuntz and the Glenwood Rams. Kuntz's 0-2 pitch gets Job to swing and miss, and a huge strikeout there for Allie Kuntz and Glenwood. Is now there is 2 outs, and Janessa Woolsey steps up to the plate. I will say, though, you know, Alex, when you look at a lineup usually, the bottom half of your lineup sometimes struggles to hit the ball. That's the thing I like about Clarinda's lineup is everyone can really hit the ball very well. They are always successful at the plate, and you never know whose day it's really going to be. So even as Clarinda creeps towards that bottom of the lineup, I'm sure that Coach Knight has all the confidence in that bottom of the lineup to score some runs in. 2 outs, runners on first and second.
Well, yeah, and like as you mentioned, the bottom half of this Clarinda roster really is just, they've been kind of the soul of getting this thing started.
Woolsey fouls that one down the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes early on. And you know, they've been able to they were able to score a lot so far in this one. Wagner was able to score. Wilmus was able to score. Well, Wilmus was a pinch runner for Kaylee Smith. Maddie Cole was able to score. And then we go back to the top of the order where Jersey Knight was able to score. Woolsey hits this one on deep. That's deep to left field. It's going to hit the fence. 1 run will score. Another run is going to be trying to. It'll definitely score as well. Isaacson and Price both score. And just like that, Alex, it is 8-6. And the Cardinals only trail by 2.
What a game this has been for Clarinda. Well, not a game.
Inning.
What a 5th inning.
Yeah.
This hasn't, like, the beginning of this game was, you could have just thrown the book away, said, goodness, this was a terrible game, we'll rethink this. 5th inning comes around. This is Clarinda's game.
Woolsey with her second double of the game. That one comes with 2 RBI with it. Puts her on second, brings up Addie Wagner, the first baseman, with 2 outs and a runner on second. And Addie Wagner with an opportunity here, you know, with the runner in scoring position. With 2 outs, though, if she's able to get something to drop, she will be able to score a run. That's going to be close. It's going to go foul, though, right by the first base line. 1 ball, 1 strike. That would have been big as well for the Cardinals.
And if she manages to get on base, she will be the tying run.
We're here. It's the bottom of the 5th. The Cardinals have scored 6 so far in this one. Woolsey's over on second. Wagner swings on that one. Goes foul, though, over the visiting dugout fence. 1-2 is the count. Kuntz trying to get Glenwood out of this. Her 1-2 pitch is in there. First strike 3, a big strikeout for Kuntz. But regardless, the Cardinals able to put on 6 runs. They only trail 2 runs now. We go to the top of the 6th where the Rams will hit their 9-1-2 hitters. We'll be back for that right after this here on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where after a huge bottom of the 5th, the Cardinals are right back into this one. They trailed this one early on, 8-0. They are now down just 8-6 as Liz Thiessen, the senior catcher, steps up to the plate for the Glenwood Rams. Thiessen was able to get an a single there in her last at bat. where the pinch runner for her was able to score at one of Glenwood's runs. She did strike out, though, in her first at-bat. Mallory Woods now on the mound for the Clarinda Cardinals. She came in there, I think it was about 2/3 through that last inning, maybe 1/3 through that last inning. Was able to she allowed a couple runs, but was able to kind of shut that Glenwood big inning down. And now she's looking to help the Cardinals lead this comeback from the circle.
She is the one that the Cardinals want to have out there. She has the most experience this season, only being the lone freshman that's been able to pitch this year through 9 games.
She is a freshman, but she has a lot of experience this year in the circle, that's for sure. She's pitched a lot of different games. She's got a 1-2 count on Liz Thiessen. That ball goes low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Over on the baseball field, Alex was telling me the Clarinda Cardinals have a 3-1 lead over the Glenwood Rams. 2-1 lead over the 3-2 lead over the Glenwood Rams. Trying to figure out what that hand signal was.
That's on me. I apologize.
As Mallory Wood just misses the strike zone on the 2-2 pitch, makes it a full count now. Thiessen pops that one up. Wagner, Ripley, Sunderman trying to get to it. Neither are able to. It goes foul, though, regardless, so it'll stay a full count. If Clarinda is really able to, get out of this inning with nothing scored, that would be huge, as looks like they have momentum after that bottom of the 5th.
Well, if you remember previously, the inning before, they went 3 up, 3 down. It's been such a long time since that's happened.
Big strikeout there for Mallory Woods as she gets Liz Thiessen swinging and missing for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th. So Thiessen goes down swinging, brings up the top of the order, though, for Glenwood, Allie Kuntz, who did hit a solo shot there in the second inning. She was intentionally walked in the last inning. She's going to be intentionally walked again in this one to really avoid any more runs being scored. Not a bad idea there to put that power hitter over on first and not allow her to do anything more dangerous than that. So another intentional walk for Kuntz brings up Sarah Coley. Coley did score a runner in her first at-bat. Kuntz tries to go to second. She's going to be safe, and the pass ball gets away from the second baseman, and she will take third. So Allie Kuntz able to make an impact on this game, not through the plate, but she is able to through the base running. She gets on third immediately, and Coley working with a 1-0 count. Coley has walked once in this one. She got on with an error. She has scored a run for the Rams. Kuntz is over on third. Mallory Woods' 1-0 pitch is in there for... And maybe they're going to call we're going to have a quick conversation. I think they're going to try and say that it hit the bat twice, which would go foul ball, I believe, or I'm pretty sure it's called a foul ball. It might be an interference in and out, but I don't remember that for a fact. I've never seen it happen before. Is when Coley took off, she did drop the bat, and it hits the bat again, so it is going to be called foul because of the second hit. That'll make Kuntz go back to third and gives Coley a 1-ball, 1-strike count.
That's a huge relief for Clarinda right there. That could have been another run scored for Glenwood, just something they didn't want to have happen this inning.
That was looking like it was going to be a run and a Cooley on with a single, but it is called foul, and Cooley fouls that one back as well. So now a big situation for Clarinda and Mallory Woods as Cooley is down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out for the Rams. Runner on third is Allie Kuntz. Woods' 1-2 pitch gets Coley to swing on it. It's going to go high to right field. Maddie Cole able to make the grab and able to throw it down to home, not allow Allie Kuntz to score. Big catch and play there for Maddie Cole as Kuntz is held up on third. 2 outs now, brings up McKenna Kohler, the first baseman. McKenna Kohler got out with a fielder's choice in her first at-bat. She walked, though, in her second and popped up, but had a sacrifice fly in that last at-bat. As she watches strike one go by, 0-1 is the count. Kuntz is over on first. Mallory Woods up on McKenna Kohler, 0-1 with 2 outs, as that one's going to go foul, probably. Yep, it's going to be called a foul ball, so now a 0-2 count for McKenna Kohler. Woods' 0-2 pitch to Kohler is hit on. It's going to be hit to the shortstop, Brandon Isaacson, who makes a stop. And the throw. Yeah, she is going to make the throw over to Addie Wagner, who makes a nice stretch for the grab for out number 3. And a big run stranded on third for the Glenwood Rams. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-6 is the Glenwood lead. We'll be back for that bottom of the 6th right after this.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Cardinals currently trail 8-6, but they do have momentum on their side after a big 6-run inning there in the bottom of the 5th. They look to try and get some more things going here in the bottom of the 6th. They start things off with Kaylee Smith, who did walk in her last at bat, and she got all the way around. Well, her pinch runner got all the way around and scored. She fouls this one back for strike one. No balls, 1 strike.
And she was a part of the first couple of batters through that 6 scored inning. She was one of the ones that walked, and then she did make it to second before Stevie Wilmus came in to pinch run for her, and Wilmus was able to score as that pitch is high and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kuntz. Really, like, there's 2 pitchers on this Glenwood roster that see a lot of playing time, and that's going to be a huge single for Kaylee Smith. And, you know, that's something you can see in baseball or in softball where you can't really in baseball. The hit to right field could have almost made the play there at first, but Smith's able to run it out for the single. And how about that for the designated player, the junior who hasn't necessarily seen the lineup all season long. She hasn't seen it very much throughout this season. Able to make a big impact through this one as that single, she gets on first, puts Stevie Wilmus, the pinch runner, on first for her. Gets things going for the Cardinals early. Well, for Smith, after that single there, she's batting .750 on the season through 4.
Yeah, what's that, her 5th or 4th at bat?
4th at bat.
4th at bat. As Maddie Cole hits that one straight back to Allie Kuntz. Kuntz makes a play at second and unable to turn two. So Stevie Wilmus will be out at second, but Maddie Cole able to run it out and avoid the double play.
Now to bat, number 2, Jersey Knight.
Brings Clarinda back to the top of their order. Only one out. Jersey Knight, the center fielder, steps up to the plate. She was hit by pitch in her last at-bat. As she watches strike one go by, 0-1 is the count. She popped out in her first at-bat. She struck out in her second at-bat, and she was hit by a pitch in the last one, but she was able to get around and score. She's got a base runner on first and one out. Kuntz's 0-1 pitch to Knight. High for ball one. Like I was kind of saying, Glenwood doesn't have that big, deep bullpen. So far on bounds, they show 2 pitchers with stats, so that means 2 pitchers have seen the circle. Makes it difficult for games like this. If Kuntz ever gets in some kind of tight situation that she can't get out of and you'd like to put somebody else in, somebody with a fresh arm, you really can't. The 2-1 count from Kuntz to Jersey Knight is in there for strike number 2. Big strike there for Allie Kuntz. The 2-2 pitch from Kuntz to Jersey Knight with 1 out and a runner on first is close but outside for ball 3. Full count pitch from Kuntz to Knight is fouled down the first baseline to stay a full count. This is a pretty big at-bat here for both these two teams. A pretty big pitch here with the full count pitch coming from Kuntz to Jersey Knight. It's outside for ball 4, so Knight will take first. Maddie Cole will take second.
And that puts the game-tying run represented on first base with Jersey Knight.
That's big, and Ripley Sunderman, the catcher, looking to continue her their last at-bat. She was able to get a 2 RBI single that was really big. She watches strike 1 go by early for an 0-1 count. As I was saying, Sunderman did have that nice, I think it was an infield single maybe, in the last inning to put 2 runs on. She looks to bunt, goes foul down by the third baseline. So now with an 0-2 count, guarantee we don't see Sunderman bunt on this one. Allie Kuntz's 0-2 pitch to Ripley Sunderman is swung on, hit by Sunderman. It's going to be popped up, and it's going to drop and move all the runners around. So Sunderman will be on first, Knight will be on second, Maddie Cole will be on third. Bases loaded, brings up Annika Price, the third baseman.
Huge play there for Clarinda.
We know the kind of power that Annika Price does have. We saw her hit a home run in the last game against Dowling Catholic, as Glenwood going to have a quick conversation at the circle with the entire team, bringing even the outfielders in. Probably just making sure, they understand the situation. This is a big situation, as bases loaded, Annika Price up to the plate, and, you've got speed all around the bases. Maddie Cole, Jersey Knight, Ripley Sunderman, all can move very fast. So if Annika Price is able to put this ball deep, it's a pretty big situation for the Cardinals.
With that, like you said, the speed, when you have Jersey Knight on second and she's the game represented tying run, that's very terrifying to be a Glenwood Ram right now.
Annika Price she got on with an error in her last at-bat. She popped out in her second at-bat, and she grounded out in her first at-bat. However, in that last at-bat, I think her pitch count probably That at-bat pitch count probably went to 15, 17, something like that. It was a very high number, lots of foul balls. As she hits this one on hard, it's going to go behind the center fielder's head, hit the fence. One run, Cole will score. Knight will also score. Sunderman will be on third, safe on third. So a 2 RBI double for Annika Price. Ties us up at 8 apiece here in Clarinda, and wow, Alex, we have a ball game for the rest of this one.
What a moment. That was what Clarinda needed, and that was what was going to happen. Annika Price comes up, their best hitter all year. She just got it done.
So Maddie Cole will score a run for the Cardinals, and Jersey Knight scores the tying run for the Cardinals. Cardinals still able to put 2 in scoring position. Runners on second and third. Brings up Bryn Isaacson, the shortstop. Isaacson did get out in her last at-bat with a fielder's choice. She popped out and grounded out in her at-bats prior to that. She now steps up to the plate. 2 runners in scoring position. She watches strike 1 go by for an 0-1 count.
And with only 1 out, this is huge for Clarinda. They could do anything could happen with this next bat, and there could be a run scored.
Isaacson hits on this one hard. It's going to be nice catch there from the center fielder, but Sunderman will tag up and score. So the sacrifice fly there from Bryn Isaacson puts the Cardinals in the lead 9-8 here in the bottom of the 6th.
That is 9 unanswered points from Clarinda. From being down 8-0 and coming back and taking the lead in the bottom of the 6th, 9-8 is the most. That's one of the craziest things we've seen all year.
That's one of the, yeah, you and I, that's for sure. This is one of the better games that we've seen all year. We saw a nice one with Clarinda Crescent Baseball yesterday, but this one definitely tops that one, as we'd say it's going to be a tight race to the finish. Presley Job steps up to the plate now for the Cardinals. The senior left fielder looks to try and maybe tack on another run. 2 outs for the Cardinals and a runner on second. Job does hit this one in the gap. That's going to score another run. An RBI, at least a double. She's going to turn 2, go for 3. An RBI triple for Presley Job. Adds another run for the Cardinals. 10-8 is the score through the bottom of the 6th.
This is just getting out of hand for Clarinda. This is crazy.
They were not able to hit the ball super well early on. You know, they were still able to make contact with it. Now, like I said, Alex, after putting the ball in play that many times, you're going to start to see those balls start to drop. You're going to see those hits start to rack up, and here they are. We've seen them rack up, and now they put on 10 runs, 6 in the 5th, 4 so far here in the 6th, and another run will score with the RBI single there from Janessa Woolsey. An RBI single puts the Cardinals up now 11-8.
And it was just a huge momentum swing. Even everyone who was having a bad day, not being able to hit the ball, has been able to get on base.
And you know, it's been, like I kind of said, though, they were all able to make contact, and now we're seeing them drop. A big hit there from Addie Wagner does pop out to the center fielder. That's going to be Sarah Coley for out number 3. But the Cardinals are able to tack on 5 more. They take an 11-8 lead. We'll be back for an exciting top of the 7th. The Rams have to score 3. We'll be back for that right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work. last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. We've got a fun finish in store for you. 11 unanswered runs for the Cardinals, puts them up 11-8 after going down 8-0 early on in this one. And now we go to the top of the 7th where the Rams do have to score 3 runs to stay in this one. Do or die situation for the Rams brings up Audrey Albers, the right fielder. As Woods able to get Albers to swing and miss on the first pitch and swing and foul the second one back. 0-2 is the count for Audrey Albers. Albers, so far through this one, she was able to get on with an error. She's also had a double and a single where she scored 2 RBIs in that single. So she's definitely had some contact with the bat. This one she's able to put in play. Goes to Bryn Isaacson, the shortstop, who makes the play at first for out number 1.
And Glenwood can at least remain comfortable. It's not like they're starting with their 7, 8, 9 batters. They're starting with their 4, 5, 6. They have batters that are able to get on base, and this will be a fun end of this game.
Yep, now they have to, now they only have 2 outs to work with. Cardinals looking to just get those final 2 outs as Malin Johnson, the shortstop, steps up to the plate. Johnson's popped out twice in this one, and she was hit by a pitch in her first at-bat. Mallory Woods' 1-0 pitch to Johnson is outside for ball 2.
And it comes down to this with no mistakes. Both teams have been playing, well, Clarinda's been playing fairly clean.
Nice hit there from Johnson as it goes off the glove of Price into Bryn Isaacson. And Isaacson able to make the grab and throw the out at first. Nice little teamwork there. Annika Price slows down the hard hit ball. Bryn Isaacson able to clean it up and make the play for out number 2. And that brings up McKenna Wilkes in a situation where only with 1 out to work with. Wilkes on the day has popped out twice and grounded out once. She swings, fouls the first pitch back for an 0-1 count. Mallory Woods' 0-1 pitch is hit on by Wilkes, and it goes to Annika Price, who makes the play at first, and that is the ball game. Clarinda wins it 11-8. They score 6 in the 5th inning, 5 in the 6th inning, and then blank Glenwood completely after the 4th to win it 11-8. Kind of looking back on this one, it looked like it was going to be a very rough game for the Cardinals. They go down 8-0 in the 4th. They're able to tack on those 11 runs in the second to last and the third to last inning. Alex Liss, what are some of your thoughts on the game?
Well, as you mentioned, when Glenwood scored, the first 3 runs, we thought this was going to be a good ball game. They scored 5 in the 4th. I was just really waiting for this one just to get over with, go watch the baseball game, and just finish it out the night. And then, first, top of the 5th. The top of the 5th. They get 3 outs in a row. And then they start with, who was that? Was that?
I think it was
Addie Wagner.
Addie Wagner started
She
things
started off
there.
Oh, my goodness. Just a 6-run inning, 11 unanswered points. Clarinda's just, they're too good.
Yeah, that was a very interesting game. One that we'll remember probably for quite a while. When you look back at some of the big stats, Janessa Woolsey with a big night, 2 doubles, 3 RBI, a single. Also a pretty nice night fielding today for her. Mallory Woods was able to come in, close out the game, get the victory. Some other notable players, Ripley Sunderman had 2 singles with a couple RBI as well. Annika Price really did a good job of hitting that 2 RBI double to take the lead over Glenwood. That's all we've got for you tonight. 11-8. The Cardinals win it here in Clarinda. What a game it was. You've been listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream for Tate and Amy and Alex Liss here we're saying have a great night, and we hope to see you back here soon.